R.I.P. Marvin. One of many who lost their lives on account of the bumble-through. Let's hope I can remember where I'm going. That will be very important. I believe it's this way? Okay, yeah, so that's the... This is the room that I went into, which means I need to stick this plug-in back over here. Animation looks weird. What's going on in here? High-grade gunpowder and large gunpowder. Not really what I was hoping for, to be super honest. I think what I'm going to try to do is bounce back to where the rook, back to where the chess piece puzzle is, and then go down the meat hallway. Cool. Meat hallway. I feel like I'm taking the longest possible route to get back to where I'm trying to get to. There we go. Now we go over here. Store all that. And we stick the rook there. Alright. Flesh hallway. Isn't that way. Nor is it that way. Pardon me, excuse me. Gross.
Jesus, they're everywhere.
Go away, G creature. Thank you. This is a fine mess I've got myself into. Oh, you're gross. How do you feel about fire? Reloading guns. Suck it, G creatures. This place is very gross. Is there nothing on this table? Oh, wait. But no, seriously though, how is there nothing on that table? That's weird. I will take red herb. Thank you. I'll take blue herb. Oops, no, take that, Claire. Figured. Hey, friend.
What the hell is up with you? Shit.
Stop that.
Hello.
Hi.
See, you made it through the horrible meat hallway.
I did.
How fun was that on a scale of 1 to 10?
Hey, it wasn't that bad, actually.
Okay. How's your ammo reserves?
Uh, could be better. Especially as I missed this Zambi. Multiple times. There's the king plug door thing. I misplaced it temporarily.
It happens. We'll tell you this, there is a weapon in this room.
The fuck is this?
Oh, I think you may have gotten the weapon in this room.
Doesn't... That's weird.
What's weird?
The spark shot.
Yeah! Spoilers, the spark shot is almost completely useless.
Nice.
I would recommend not carrying it with you 90% of the time. But it's about to come in incredibly handy. Because there is exactly 2 situations where the spark shot is useful.
See, now the fun question is, how do I get out of here with both of these plugs?
Puzzles.
Yep. I believe I figured out how to get out of here with both of these plugs.
Nice. Congratulations on solving that puzzle.
Incredibly difficult puzzle that was.
Yeah, like all Resident Evil puzzles. More games need a puzzle difficulty option.
Yeah.
Silent Hill style.
I like Silent Hill's one especially because, like, hard Silent Hill puzzles are bananas.
Yeah.
Like, do you not know the plot of fucking, what is it, Othello intimately? Then read up, bitch. I forget which Shakespeare plot is, like, vital to the first puzzle in Silent Hill 3, but one of them.
Yeah, I forget.
Now the question is, how do I get
To
back?
be honest, I've never played Silent Hill 3 on any other puzzle difficulty than standard. I know what the hard puzzles are. I just,
Yeah.
you know, it's been a while, and I've never played through it with it, so...
Same. Oh, hello. Well, is the spark shot super good against G creatures?
It might be. You should aim for the eye. As you always do in Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Aim for the glowing weak point.
I don't understand how this works.
You hold the button.
Oh, you hold it down all the way. Oh, I know there's a ladder, that's right.
I'm watching you figure out how the spark shot works.
You know, It could be a little clearer.
I mean, it didn't say hold and release L2.
Yeah, but it goes to red, and I figure red's bad. Like it's gonna backfire and shock me, and I don't want that. Oh, dip. Later,
I mean, you
dog.
could also use it on pretty much anything. It'll work really good on any solo enemy. But if there's more than one enemy in an area, you don't want to use it because it's terrible. Or also any enemy that won't be stunned by the shock, which is mostly just bosses. Bosses do not give a shit about the spark shot.
Which is unfortunate.
Yeah, because it come in handy.
There's the item box. There's the item box. Okay, we're gonna take out the gimpy knife, take out the herb. We're gonna put the spark shot in the box.
And there, now you got all the plugs.
Yep.
And solve this puzzle. And then you just save Sherry and it's smooth sailing.
Oh yeah. As you can tell, my S plus run going very well with my 17 saves, 4 hours and 2 minutes in.
If you want to ask a very important question,
Yep.
have you rotated saves at all?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm not a coward.
Alright.
This is gonna go real bad, is what I'm hearing.
I'm just saying, a man with so few healing items.
Hey, now I
maybe
actually
think of rotating saves.
I actually have like some pretty decent healing items now.
I mean, you've got like 2.
I have 3, thank you.
Okay.
How did I not solve it? Damn it. Rook and the knight are on the same wall. Rook, knight. Bishop and the queen aren't next to each other. Bishop. Oh shit! Bishop and queen are next to each other. Okay, I can remove the bishop. Oh shit. Okay, put the bishop over here. Put the king over here. Hey, second try.
There we go. You got it.
Sherry.
I'm the smartest. Oh, hey, look, more healing items. Look at that. Look at how many healing items I have now. I have so many healing items.
Power must be out.
Okay, hold on. 4 amps, 2 volts. 2 amps, 4 volts. Both of those seem important. Too many amps, not enough volts. Oh. Puzzles!
Yep, easy. And for children. Or so I hear.
boy, my ammo situation is dire. Oh, hello.
Shit!
Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, hello.
Yeah, this part's fun.
Oh, hello. Again.
Also, out of curiosity,
Yeah, it's up.
between the chest puzzle and here, did you pick up the 3 herbs?
Yes.
Alright, just making sure.
Ow. That was a lot of blood that did 0 damage. I feel like at some point you have to like burst through this. Oh, there we go. Hey, look at me. Very
Calling
clever.
it.
Oh, hello. Oh, I'm on fire again. Excuse me.
Should have known you were dying.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Don't mind me. Oh, hey, this thing. I remember this.
You got this.
Let's see if I can not make a fool of myself. You ready to watch me make a fool of myself?
Always.
Ow. Nope. Open the thing. We're just gonna be adventurous. Well, being adventurous was not the right idea, turns out.
Did not pay off.
Did not pay off. But I'm gonna stab you in your eyeball. You're not a fan of that one, are you? Hold on, let me hit this button while you're being stabbed in the eyeball. Oh! Ow. Shit. Whoops. Well, there we go.
Is that round 1 over?
Yep. I feel like I was not standing anywhere close to that, but, you know.
So, the hitbox on the crane is weird. I feel like it is way more lenient with him than it is with you.
So I felt like I was standing, like, in front of the panel. Oh, hey,
I
we're...
see. That actually totally did check out because he grabbed you when you were, like, in range, so when you stabbed him in the eye, you, like, stepped back to the side of the panel. Not quite in front of it, you were totally still in range of crate. Because the crate range is literally everything past the panel.
Bummer.
The crate is large. Oof. Oh, I appreciate loading screen tip.
Yeah. No, it's real helpful. Ow! Fuck me again. Also, I appreciate that I don't have to reload a save, and I'm just here.
Yeah,
It's very nice of the video game.
it is.
I'm glad I'm not playing on hardcore.
Yeah, that'd be a bad move.
You're supposed to, like, stagger, I think. I'm not crazy here.
If you shoot him in the eye, yeah.
Yeah, I'm working on it, but, like... Yeah, no shit, Claire.
I mean, also, you know, there's like ammo around. You get more.
There we go.
Cause I got a surprise for you.
Come on, Crane. Come on, Crane. Yeah!
Shots missed to die.
Wait, what? Oh, you fucker. Why? Why would you do this?
All right, time for an encore.
Hey, nice dodging. I said that right before you walked into that bit.
That's fine. Ta-ha! Eat it, bitch. I did it. It's me. I'm the best.
I mean, if you wanted to conserve ammo, you could have knocked him down the first time and then knifed him.
When have
Apparently,
I?
knives do a shit ton of damage to him in this form for no reason.
When have I ever been like, oh, I'll conserve ammo?
True.
It's not how I roll. Make me mad.
After all, the less ammo you have, the more powerful that ammo is.
That's true. Oops. Inventory organization, go. It's very convenient that when Birkin fell, like, this scaffolding just kind of fell and made a pathway over here. Oh wait, I'm leaving ammo on the ground. Hold on. Is Tamulok a reference to something, or is it just...
I don't think so. Is it spelled T-A-M-U?
Yes.
Okay, because the only thing I got when I googled that is Texas A&M University locked tuition rates. Like, okay, it's probably not a reference to that.
Oh, Sherry, your eye is messed up.
It's fine. Just get some spray. Just rinse it out. It'll be fine.
She can't be safe. You're her mother. Get in here.
Your eye got attacked by a flurkin.
William is still out there, and if I don't stop him, this conversation is over.
Annette Birkin, still a terrible mother.
I can treat her. In my lab. It's not far away. There's not enough time.
There was a really funny bit in the quick look, or not in the quick look, but in the Best of Giant Bomb thing,
Mm-hmm.
Mommy loves you, sweetie.
where everyone was very confused as to how old Sherry was. To which Dan replied, "I can get within 10 years of naming an or just I can get within 10 years of guessing a child's age."
Because I care.
I gotta leave some margin for error there, I guess.
Yeah.
I appreciate that Sherry is in the garbage.
Yeah, but
Boom,
Sherry's cool, though.
roasted. Yeah, but she hangs out with Jake in RE6.
Yeah, Jake's cool.
Izzy.
I mean, compared to most other Resident Evil protagonists, because Jake is
Fair.
just a dude who wants to do his thing. Like, Jake is arguably one of the better Resident Evil protagonists because he wants nothing to do with any of the nonsense in Resident Evil. Unlike every other Resident Evil protagonist who immediately dedicates their entire life to the
To
nonsense.
hot Resident Evil nonsense.
And Jake is just over here like, but what if no? What if I just didn't? It's like, okay, my dad was like an evil bioterrorist. Okay, great. I'm gonna leave. And they're like, hold on, before you leave, you have to fist fight this monster on a lava pit. And he's like, seriously? It's like, yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Just hold on, Sherry, okay? I'm gonna be just fine.
Sherry, you're gonna get a sick eye patch. It's gonna be awesome.
Okay. Better check everything. There's no turning back.
It's at the point of no return, Sherry. We're gonna live dangerously and just pull this lever.
This tram is bound for west.
I mean, you've probably got everything you needed to.
Final destination.
Although, just checking, did you ever get that picture of Rebecca?
No.
Now you never can.
Oh no!
Your playthrough will forever be incomplete.
Yeah, well.
It'll have to be Leon's job.
Yep. Claire looking like Tomb Raider over here.
It's not a bad look.
Yeah.
Although I actually preferred her original game design in one aspect, which was having the turtleneck underneath the jacket.
You were doing just fine without
Yeah.
me. So I came
The
along
like
and
weird
I chose
turtleneck
to help.
mini sweater thing was a good move. It's a good look. I miss it.
Really? Why not? It's so pretty.
Just do the turtleneck, but then also pants.
Yeah.
All I really wanted was for her to be home. I know it seems
Oh yeah, that Sony Direct thing was today.
Oh, what happened there?
Whole lot of nothing.
Great. Fantastic.
Iron Man VR, that was kind of neat.
Oh.
Just drink a bunch of beer in VR.
got you.
There's a lot of VR. No Man's Sky is getting VR, which I get the way that game performs. I don't want to do that in VR.
Is that what the Beyond update is?
No, the Beyond update is like more multiplayer. Like
Okay.
instead of just like the 4-man teams, there's like a hub area for many people.
I'm getting you treatment.
Apparently, VR Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yep.
How was that not already a thing?
I don't have an answer for you.
Apparently, it was Shantae 5.
That was not announced.
Well, it's on this news thing I'm looking at. Shantae 5 announced for PS4, Xbox, Switch, PC, and Apple devices.
That was probably at the Apple thing then.
Probably.
Blood and Truth has a date, which I am down for. Blood and Truth being the sequel to the London Heist from PSVR Worlds.
Oh, right. I remember that. The Elder Scrolls Online apparently getting a Zone update.
Also not at the thing. Sony thing.
I'm just reading news.
Everybody's Golf is getting... This is a very modern looking email thing. Also, I appreciate the folders label bullshit and more bullshit.
I'm sorry, can you try that again with words?
The email folders with bullshit and more bullshit.
I'll be back soon. I promise.
I laugh
Because
because...
ahead of the times.
Well, I laugh at that because I did that also. I was a good employee. was gonna say everybody's golf VR. That was the thing. And more Days Gone footage, and that game, I don't understand why that
Could not be
exists.
more boring.
Yeah. Oh, and then there was a new Mortal Kombat 11 trailer, and that game.
I saw that new Mortal Kombat 11 trailer, and that trailer looked alright.
Yeah, I like old Johnny Cage and new Johnny Cage. Or like,
I like that young Johnny Cage is just having fun, and old Johnny Cage is like, oh god, he's gonna die. Just, oh man. I'll say this, young Johnny Cage just running with a riot shield and a machine gun and yelling while firing just makes me think that Johnny Cage is basically the boss from Saints Row at that point.
you're not wrong.
I like the idea of Liu Kang and Kung Lao buddy copping their way through the future and just being like, dude, the future sucks.
I can't believe we're weird zombies. Oh, hello. Oh, hello again. Ow. Spooky zombies sneaking up on me. Oh boy, there are a lot of zombies in the cafeteria.
Yeah, they were hungry.
You also get a knife. And a flashbang, I guess. Can I have my knife back?
No.
Thank you. Oh.
How's it going?
Oh, video games are silly.
They are, but they're fun.
That's true.
I'm waiting to... Okay, that's where you got your knife back. I'm waiting to see the silly thing that happened.
Whoop. God, fucking...
The part where the lady accidentally physics under that guy?
Yes.
Okay.
It was really funny.
Asshole.
I was gonna say, you can't just, like, totally ignore them. But after you've taken off a zombie's legs, they're kinda just nothing.
Oh no.
They're super easy to just walk by at that point.
Oh yeah, that's spark shot stuff.
Authorized
Oh.
staff only.
Can't get into the kitchen.
Guests must refrain from
Kitchen is for staff only. Oh, now I'm in the kitchen. Why is there a combat knife in the kitchen?
I mean, because somebody needed to chop something, and it was like, man, we have misplaced all kitchen knives. Luckily, I have this.
I have this.
Alternately, I mean, Alright, I'm gonna ask a serious question, TFP.
Yep.
Why did you ask about the combat knife in the kitchen and not the large gunpowder?
Hey, gunpowder tea is a thing.
Is it?
It's not made of actual gunpowder, but there is a type of tea called gunpowder tea.
Huh.
It's very good.
Huh. Are you saying that someone in Umbrella may have just critically misunderstood the recipe?
Yes.
Okay. That makes sense. That seems like a thing someone who works at Umbrella would do.
Alright, I need the muff.
I mean, not yet. You
Wait.
will later.
What?
That's for an optional thing. You can come back with the muff, should you so choose later.
Hey. Do you want to take a nap in the nap room?
If only.
I'm gonna be super honest, like, I feel like the nap room would be a real good... Outside of the one guy who seemed to have zombied poorly, but, like, just fucking lock yourself in to the nap room.
Oh, is like a hideout?
Yeah.
Like, get into the, like,
Get
the nap
into
cabin?
the nap cabin and then just not get out.
Get into your tiny, like, Umbrella brand coffin, your earthquake bed.
Yeah, get into the Dahir InShot earthquake bed and ride out the zombie apocalypse.
What if Umbrella combined? What if we got, like, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite situation, but Umbrella, instead of fusing with AIM, and becoming AIMbrella, fused with Dahir InShot?
Oh no.
It's like Mr. X is delivered to Raccoon City via quadcopter. Just like a truck folds out into multiple quadcopters that then pick up a Mr. X and fly him into your city.
That's great.
Mr. X delivered via rail-bound, like, rail-attached quadcopter. Do you remember that stupid thing? With the oh god, well, it was like a train on a rail, and like a whole car was just dedicated to a generator to power the quadcopter that was attached via a giant plug.
Yep.
Oh my god. Why is Dahir InShot insane?
I mean, when you got a lot of time and a lot of, my first rendering tools, like, I got great ideas that'll change the world. Check out these quadcopters. Quadcopters are the future. What's in here? Oh boy. Hello, friend. Thanks, Claire. Boy,
Mm-hmm.
feel like some of Umbrella's ideas have really taken root.
God damn it.
Although, you know, they could be barking up the wrong tree. You were right. Those plant people do not like fire.
In my experience, it usually takes more than one electrical thingamajig to deal with them, but
They also dislike
or
the
more
spark
than one
shot.
fire thing rather. But yeah, they also dislike the spark shot. The spark shot is really good for like stunning them, because it will put them down and knock all of their weird yellowy weak points off, and then they have to regenerate all of them to stand back up. Because also, I don't know if you noticed, because I clicked back right when you were leaving the room, but whenever they die, they have a special death animation if they are permanently dead.
Huh. I did not notice.
Alright.
So that guy may or may not be alive. It'll be a mystery. That one is probably not permanently dead. But that's okay. Plant 43 hours, 5% eats at the amount of E minus E cool. Oh man. So I have to find the other two parts of that code, or guess the other two parts of that code, and then put it in over in the other part of this map, and...
No.
Huh. That looks like a trap. Oh, there's gunpowder in there. Oh. Guess who was right? What's the enemy type in RE4 that was like this? Where you had to shoot like...
Regenerators?
Yeah. That's what these plant people remind me of.
But there you had to shoot them with like a special sniper skill.
That's true.
Because you couldn't see their weak points out there.
Give me back my knife. Also, I seem to recall someone saying that those had an instant kill, and I would like to avoid that. If
Yeah,
at all
it's
possible.
pretty rough.
Me. Oh boy. E-line Tetris E. E-line Tetris E. E-line Tetris E. Fuck you. Why are you up again? Leave me alone. E-line Tetris E. E-line Tetris E. E-line Tetris E. I guess that's a different guy. Oh, there are multiple guys. That's cool. I'm out. Later, dogs. Oh, no, don't go up the bladder, Claire. Boy, this place is dark. No power in the server room. Flame grenades. This seems like there's something... Man, I can't just...
Aw.
I can't just have that, like, with me. Just, like... Claire, you ain't got, like, a notepad that you can just scribble the... Shit.
I mean, hey, you know who has a notepad?
She's got a notepad. Oh, there's two of them.
You could, easily.
That's true. Ow. Well, that'll open up some inventory space. Why were there two of them? Go away. Sir? Sir, I'm not tilting my cartridge. There is no need for that. There we go. I feel like that's my first critical hit headshot like ever in this game.
I think you might actually be right, weirdly. Usually that happens way more often.
I got some pops with the other thing, the Magnum, but I don't think that really counts. Somebody's notes. Burn them. Fucking get out of here. Leave me alone. Oh wait, is that where the actual thing is? Where did you come from? And why?
You asked.
Ow, my neck. Hey, there's that thing. We're gonna save because that was tense.
But you made it.
I did. I'm mostly okay. Now I'm on fire. Alright, Tetris, single line, blocks, big line. Tetris, single line. Wait. I've already messed this up. Tetris, single line, blocks, big line. Oh. Tetris, single line, blocks, big line. Yay! Pardon me. Oh, shit. Well, I'm glad I saved.
Yeah.
Because that's my head.
Yep. Plant guy.
Yep.
Yeah, plant guys. They're a problem.
To be fair, I'm pretty psyched about only having died 3 times.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Discounting the Sherry stuff. Because that's not being
You
dead.
didn't die, you just got put in a room.
I was trapped. There's a
You were
distinct
kidnapped.
difference.
You were grounded. Very different.
Oh, that's right. It's not this room. So we're going to be moderately smarter about ammo usage. And by that I mean use more ammo, but also not grenade launcher ammo.
Use ammo to conserve life.
Yeah. It's funny how that works. shit. Fall down.
Manual mode engaged. Adjust amount of solution to match cartridge capacity.
Oh, it's one of these.
Oh, did you get to the fun herbicide puzzle?
Yes.
Fun times. Remember Die Hard with a Vengeance?
Barely.
That movie was great. You should remember it better. Wait, you've seen Die Hard with a Vengeance?
Is that the one with the hackers?
No.
Is that the one with Samuel L. Jackson?
Yes.
Maybe. Like maybe on TV once. But
That makes sense.
I think because I saw white guy and black guy and I was very young, I think I thought it was Lethal Weapon.
That makes sense that you would have thought that.
Because is there also a Lethal Weapon where this happens, or am I crazy?
I feel like you might be crazy. The closest thing I can think... Funny enough, the closest thing I can think of is the fucking bit in Lethal Weapon. I want to say it was 2 or 3 that opens with someone trapped on a toilet by a bomb that will go off if they get off the toilet.
That's a very unfortunate bomb.
It is. It's a really rude way to assassinate someone, is with a toilet bomb.
Nope, that's not. Guess who sucks at these puzzles?
Is it you?
It's me.
Aw, it's unfortunate.
Nope. Welcome to the stopping point of the stumble through. Okay, so I have this. And then what if I do this? And then this? Damn it. The most riveting puzzle-solving gameplay.
This is what the people want.
Okay, if we stick all that in there, and then stick a little bit of this in here. Stick that there. And then we try to use button lag to our disadvantage here. Hey! Finally.
Good work.
I got 2 grenades to spare. In case anyone tries to get a little frisky.
Error. Solution
Oh, what the fuck?
is outside acceptable range.
Did I take too long? Because, right, they mentioned, like, you have to freeze it or something.
Oh no. Oh wait, okay, good.
What?
Yeah, no, you gotta. So I thought it was going to go ahead and spray the stuff anyways, and then you'd have to go redo the puzzle to make the chemical. But no, you just have to go find a cold room. You have to cool the key.
Heat the key. Well, it's not the fucking greenhouse. That is not going to cool the key.
It will not. There may or may not be a room on your map that would tell you something about where you might need to go.
Is it the kitchen? Do I have to go all the way back to the kitchen?
You do not have to go to the kitchen, no.
Is it the lounge? Oh wait, there's a door that I didn't go in. It's probably that. Pardon me. Is them having a sick seizure on the ground the special death animation?
No.
Damn it.
You asshole.
I'll tell you, it's less of a special death animation and more of a special death end of animation.
I gotta examine the thing, don't I, to make it Murph.
You might have to do that, yes. But hey, see, you got a green herb for coming back. That alone makes this trip worth it.
Why is Murph super weird? Eh. Oh, there we go. Alright, I've Murphed. I bet there's some cooling in the server room. You sound like you're dying on the inside,
It's
by the
not.
way.
It is not the server room.
But they gotta have a bunch of cooling racks to keep the computer cool.
You're so close to where you need to be, and yet...
And yet, so far,
I guess you didn't pick up the map, because the room is not on your thing.
it's not.
I don't actually remember.
Oh,
what
hey,
map.
low temp testing lab.
Oh, hey! That place sounds like it might be interesting.
I bet there's a refrigerator
That place
in
sounds cool.
here. Hey, I see what you've done there.
Welcome back, Dr. Lee.
Yep, that's me, Dr. Lee.
New messages.
Also, I'm wearing a tank top.
Damn. Should have packed my parka.
Maybe you shouldn't have given your jacket to the small child.
Cooling sequence in progress.
Ah, that says herbicide.
Cooling complete.
Anything in here other than gunpowder? No. Which means there probably is, but I didn't see it, so I'm just going to run away now. Plant 43 is going wild. Give Dr. Lee, well, I guess you can't give Dr. Lee back his comics and games anymore, because I believe Dr. Lee is super dead. Which is a bummer. Oh, where'd you come from? You're not supposed to be in here. Ow. Get off me. Pardon me. Hey, we're back in the save room again. Yay. Just don't examine the gunpowder. Combine the gunpowder. And then combine the ammo.
Oh no.
Fall down. Thank you. You too. Pardon me. Now this should work, I hope. Because if it doesn't, I'm gonna
Unless
be
you
sad.
forgot a step.
Oh no!
So much for the weed infestation.
I really hope that has killed all the
You have dispersed a dangerous solution.
evil plant zombies.
Your actions have been lost, and you may be subject to disrepair.
Wouldn't that be great?
Or at least all the ones in this room.
Wouldn't that be great?
It makes sense.
It would. It'd make a lot of sense if that was what happened.
Oh, I see one of them moving. Oh, I see a couple of them moving. Why are you not dead?
That's a great question. Also, that was my first thought. Was like, oh, well, at least they're not going to be here. Oh, shit.
I guess being a fuck.
Uh-huh.
Being a sentient plant monster makes you. Why are there so many now?
They're mad.
About what?
You herbicided them.
Clearly, I did not.
I mean, you did. It didn't work. That doesn't mean they can't be upset about it. It's like saying you didn't attack someone because punching them didn't knock them out.
I am surprised I lived through that. I'm gonna be super honest. So that was, as we say in business, dicey. Biotesting lab. You know, I also just kind of noticed something. I don't think I've ever been poisoned.
Yeah, you might actually be right.
Did I pass all the poison enemies?
Yeah, I think, actually. I don't think there's anything left in the game that can poison you.
Amazing. What can
Well-
poison you?
The D creatures.
Ah, that makes sense.
Getting hit by the little, whatchamacallit
The little
the
chest
things
bursters.
they spit out. Yeah, the things they spit out, and, if they hit you with their close range attack and you don't have a defensive item, it'll poison you. Outside of those two things, I think that's the only way you can get poisoned in the whole game.
Whoa, look at this room.
Which, now that I think about it, is odd. That those
Look
are
at-
the only two things in the game that can
Look
poison
at
you.
look at these screen space reflections happening. Oh, gross. Eyeball creatures.
Damn it.
Oh, hey, it's the Uber Robo.
That. Alright.
It's actually not the Uber Robo. It's the other thing. Caduceus,
God. Antiviral agent. Gotta get back to
the Critical Role character. Combining items. So much fun.
Oh yeah. To be honest, I actually like combining items in your inventory.
Yeah,
I think it's a fun mechanic.
I I think Resident Evil uses it well. But if you ask me to name a different series that uses combining inventory items well, I couldn't tell you.
I mean, I can't think of one either.
Hey Birkin, can you like chill for like 2 seconds while I go
No.
give
Your ass again.
your daughter like a shot?
This ends now.
Hey lady, can I have that gun?
Also, no.
Damn it.
How is this thing?
Question: you did pick up the metric shit ton of items in that room before you went and got the G-Virus antidote and left, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Making sure.
You can check the tape. I even like opened up the map to make sure that the thing changed to blue.
William.
I should have killed him while I had the chance. I don't know why, I just... He was your husband. Obviously, we were more married to our work than each other. What about Sherry? How could you just leave her all alone? While Raccoon City burned
You guys are
down?
terrible parents.
Let my daughter grow up in a world with a G-virus in it.
Also, oh, by the way, your gun seemed very ineffective. So I guess it's a good thing that you don't give me that. Oh, Annette.
I got this.
Oh, that's unpleasant.
Sorry. No. I got this. You should take care of Sherry. You don't know what you're up against.
I have a pretty damn good idea.
Whatever you do, don't stop until it's finished.
Trust me. This.
I got this. I don't got this. Make me mad.
I got this. Look, this entire game has done nothing but train you to shoot eyes.
That's true.
You can't fail.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, we're gonna tie it over here. Oh, hey, a first aid spray. convenient. Oh boy. I don't know how I avoided that.
This boss fight is actually kind of fun.
That is some shenanigans in my favor. But I Birkin's over there just like, how did she dodge? Oh boy, didn't dodge that one. Well, there's one eye. There's me missing another eye super hard.
I will tell you this, and it's, you know, really obvious. Save your cool shit for whenever you get all the eyes popped.
Makes sense.
'Cause the handgun actually works totally fine for getting rid of the eyes. You just gotta...
You just gotta aim good.
Yeah. Which can be a challenge. Luckily, they give you a metric shit ton of ammo.
It's true. Ouch. I assume the big multiple eyeballs in the chest is what you want to dump all your cool shit on.
Yes. That's his sick weak point.
Ow!
I will tell you for free, for whatever reason, the machine gun is the best thing to dump on said weak point. I don't know why, but it tears him the fuck up.
That's good. Ouch. Well, I'd say ouch, but that actually did, like, no damage, because I have this sick defense boost.
Defense boosts are cool.
Or at least it did no visible damage, because I know Resident Evil likes to do dumb bullshit where...
Whatever, if it doesn't pop up on your health indicator, it doesn't count.
Ow.
Also, on the off chance that you have to be the coolest possible cool guy in the final boss fight, I recommend you save at least one knife.
I feel like we're past that point, which is
Okay.
slightly unfortunate. But we might do this again, because I'm not doing too hot right now. And
You're doing okay. You still got a bunch of defensive items. You still got ammo.
Yeah, I don't have health.
You got some health. You have more than 0 hit points.
Your timing is...
My timing is impeccable.
Yeah. No,
My
I'm not...
style is impetuous.
We're not switching to assisted mode. So we're not cowards. Yeah, I can skip this scene. Great.
Class A breach detected. Until target is neutralized.
Ow. Not off to an auspicious start. Oh, hello. Ironically, it's this Big Eyes, the one that I'm having the most trouble with.
There is always the option of just hitting him with a grenade round or two. Just get some damage over time going. It'll hurt, it just won't really do a ton. But it'll also almost always make him flinch. So it's really good if you were getting cornered and it's like, hey, I need to get around this guy. I should grenade him and then run around him.
I use my one remaining grenade round.
You never made much acid, did you?
Nope. I made it once and then I died and I was like, I don't get the point of the acid rounds.
I mean, it still does a shit ton of damage. It's just not as visible as flames.
It's true.
The flame rounds look rad.
They do.
The main reason that I like them so much more is that, man, the fire in this game looks really good. Also, hot pro tips, when he winds up for his big, stupid jump attack, if you just run at him, it does nothing. Like, even if he hits you with the jump animation, if you're running towards him, it doesn't do any damage.
Convenient.
The only time it does anything is if he straight up lands on you at the end of the animation. I appreciate that after you do that, the counter thing, he just totally has the knife sticking out of the side of his head.
That really is irritating, Claire.
I wish you could shoot the tank he is holding to just make it explode while he is
That'd be nice.
because they seem super fragile if him dropping them is enough to make them explode. Or if you could shoot the tanks when he is not picking them up and cause them to explode would also be nice. Just the tanks around the room. Uh-huh.
Oh, he's unhappy.
Alright, well, you don't have any more. If you did have grenade rounds, now would be the time to use them. Because now that this big dumb weak port is just kind of out there, just hanging out, he's freeballing it, you can just kind of shoot it wherever and do shit tons of damage. This is the point where it's like, hey, he does not have much health left. Go nuts.
Yeah. Well, third time's the charm.
Yeah. I mean, now you know all his tricks.
Yeah. Now I think I'm going to save my one remaining flame round for that phase.
I guess my one problem is the flame and acid rounds are never quite as good as I want them to be.
They're very effective against lickers.
Oh yeah, no, lickers hate those things.
Class A reach.
But, like, against the bosses, they are never quite the solution that I want them to be. Because, like, I don't know, this is a personal thing, I guess. But I feel like when you set someone on fire,
They should.
they
That would
should
be
really
unpleasant.
hate it.
Yeah. I appreciate that I have this VHS, and I don't know if I found a fucking VCR at any point in this lab.
There was one, I think in the last room before you came to this lab. I think you might pass it again on the way out.
That seems like a useful. Oh, that was cool. Ow. Pick up things, Claire. Thank you. Ouch. Pardon me. Oh wow, you were super right about just running towards him when he jumps.
Oh yeah, no, like, it's also during the phase 2 with the crane thing, he has this big dumb jump attack there. Same trick.
Huh.
If he hits you during the jump, it does nothing, it only counts if he hits you with his big dumb claw. Nothing else on him can do damage. The problem is this form has a lot more, like, big dumb sweeping attacks, so it's harder to just run into every attack he does. But for his second form on the crane thing, like 90% of his attacks, it is safe to just run at him while he's doing it. It still totally works on this guy for all of his, like, stabby attacks or his big vertical swings. Treat it like a Soul Calibur fight. His vertical attacks are super easy to avoid, his horizontal ones not so much. Sadly, I don't really have a good way to avoid the, like, big horizontal or diagonal sweeping strikes. Aside from just don't be near him, which is a problem. It's quick.
Because he's big, and yeah, and this room is small.
Yeah, he takes large steps. He's got a stride.
Oh, shit. I didn't run at him good.
Well, the good news is, most of the time, if that does hit you, it's going to go into his dumb thing where you can counter it anyways.
That's true. Turn around. Not like that. There we go. That was cool. Just like, I have this. Boom.
Target has been neutralized.
Yeah, once his heart thing is out, he's just like, you can just take him. It's not too hard. You just gotta dump ammo into the weak point. Like, that's honestly the hardest part of this fight, is just making sure you actually hit it. But there. See? Done. Now nothing can stop you.
Done forever. Time to just save Sherry and get out of here.
Yeah. I'm glad this all
Nothing
worked out.
nothing else can possibly go wrong. Especially not because there's this thing that has a level 4 security thing that definitely won't come into play at all.
Yeah, that's crazy. Don't even worry
That's-
about that.
That's just crazy talk. That jacket shrink. Because it seems like
That seems unlikely, but I'm not going to say no.
it seems like it's Sherry sized now. I guess it is somewhat longer, but like her arms are.
So Sherry's gonna be alright? She'll be weak for a little while, but... Yes. She's free of the G-virus. Did you hear that?
Like, I feel like you shouldn't be able to see her full hand through the sleeves. I guess it's bunched up a bit. I don't know. I give up. I don't understand how clothes work.
Yeah. I mean, maybe while Sherry was writhing in her horrible G-virus transformation, she was like, these sleeves are a bit long, I'm gonna roll them up. Doing some wardrobe modification.
But it's like they're not rolled up, they're just bunched up. Like what I do when I'm wearing like a hoodie and I just pull my sleeves up because I get hot.
Well, then maybe she did that.
But it's like a leather
It's a
jacket.
smart kid, yeah.
Leather's hard to do that with.
Well, she's got G-virus strength now.
What does that mean?
And a Wolverine healing factor.
Self-destruct code.
The G-virus leaves the
Wait, how did the G-Virus leave the building? It's a really dumb dying face, I'm gonna be super honest.
Spoilers, the G-virus left the building because Leon just grabbed it and was like, I'm out.
Oh, right. Because Ada's like,
Except ignore the part where whenever Leon grabs it and says, I'm out, he immediately runs into Annette, and then fights the same version of Birkin that you just did. And then Annette gets killed again.
What you didn't know is that Annette.
She's very tough.
Well, I was gonna say Annette and William were twins. Like they had, or
Oh, each of them had a twin.
yeah, and they each
And both
married
sets of twins were also
married to each other.
and were also mad scientists.
Yes,
But there was still only one Sherry, right?
yes.
Sherry, can you walk faster? I want to rush you, but
I don't want to rush you, but we gotta go.
That's totally an adult-sized jacket. It's just that on Claire it looks more like kind of a smaller, like sporty kind of jacket, and on Sherry it looks more like a blazer. Because she's small.
And point this
See, like,
point this gun
Claire's
at this small
considerate.
child.
Claire is considerate. It's like, I know it's a rough time. You've gone through some shit, kid. But also, the building's about to explode, so we should hurry.
There's the J.J. Abrams spinning orb of doom.
Yeah, that thing looks like it came directly out of one of the Star Trek movies. Like the new ones.
Yeah.
Not the old ones.
Or like Alias.
Save your thanks until
Or
the chat is
like Lost. Or anything that J.J. Abrams puts his fingers in has a weird spinning orb of doom.
Covered with blue lights and orange lights.
Yep. Gotta get those lens flares, man.
Yeah. Oh, right, we didn't really mention it during the last stream because stuff was happening. And I'm not saying stuff's not happening now, but hey, new Vampire the Masquerade game.
Yeah!
It's fucking probably gonna be alright because they got, like, the lead writer from the first game back for this one.
And Chris Avallone. And Kara
Yeah.
Ellison. A bunch of
Those
good
people are all
writers.
Pretty good. I want to play a vampire game written by those people where I can still do fun vampire things.
Yeah.
Like that, though, that is the limit. Is like, is the writing good with this team? The answer is most likely. And can I still be a cool vampire? And the answer is probably. So yeah, all of these things I'm excited about.
Shit, run, Sherry! Stay away from the plant monsters.
I hope that they can make the game. I don't know, like, because the first game honestly was not as open as people remember in some ways.
Yeah.
I hope that this game is a little bit more open. Like, I'm trying to think of a good way to put it.
Like,
I hope in a similar way to this Resident Evil game, it captures the spirit of the original Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines.
stupid thing's locked.
Like, you still get that feel that that game had, is the thing I'm worried about. I think they'll get it. I think it's fine.
I was gonna
Probably
say,
gonna be
like
fucking
the
rad.
difference between, like, the first Deus Ex game and, like, Human Revolution.
Ah.
Damn it, your timing sucks.
The timing does suck, in fact.
If only you had the spark shot.
If only I had flame rounds.
That too. Or acid rounds would also totally work. Like, acid rounds are useful. I don't know why you went the whole game without making any.
Because I felt like I needed more handgun ammo or SMG ammo more of the time.
See, I think that's the funny thing is I pretty much never made SMG ammo. Like, I very rarely used that thing. In fact, I don't think I ever made SMG ammo. It is the same with the Magnum in... like, I never combined two high-grade gunpowders.
Sherry, you hanging in there?
With Leon, it was always either shotgun or handgun, and with Claire, it was always acid or handgun.
I don't like that it's giving me a healing item right at this moment.
Worth a try.
Yeah, that's weird that it would do that. Because the game's over.
Yeah, like, we're basically there.
Basically. I don't even know why they gave you a full 10 minutes for this escape sequence. It's crazy. It's honestly too much time.
Okay. Shit.
The real final boss is inventory management.
Where the fuck is the thing I need to put in the thing? Well, this is moderately embarrassing.
What's the problem?
I can't. I need to put something in here, but I don't know
Oh,
what.
you went the wrong way. You fool.
Oh, did I?
Picked up the thing before you picked up the other thing. I don't know how you. I honestly don't know how you got this backwards. Get on the train.
Oh.
Detonation.
What even?
Because I was like, well, I gotta get the.
You jumped the gun.
I figured I had to turn the train around and then get on the train.
Well, I mean, you gotta get on the train to make sure it's working.
Well, clearly not, because I just got in the train to just pick up this stupid. Whatever. I would have never guessed that. I'm gonna be super honest.
You would have never guessed you had to get on the escape vehicle. To
Not
escape.
before I activated it over here.
And you didn't think there might be some way to activate it inside of the train itself?
No, because why would it be in the train? Make me.
Why do people put their car keys up under the fucking sun visor, TFP?
Why do they do that? That's dumb. Keep your car
Because
keys
it's a
on
place
you.
to stash your keys. Or your backup keys.
Also, I have never heard of anyone doing that that's not in a movie.
Well, true.
I know. I found a way out.
But this game is basically a movie.
Think.
And that train is basically just a car. And that giant electrical plug basically keys in this metaphor.
Leon? I'm sorry, you're breaking up.
Oh hey, it's Leon.
Yeah. He's like, get out of here.
Leon! Leon! Damn!
Oh, hello. Hello, friends. Ow. No, I'm good. Now I'm gonna use a healing. Okay, don't run at him in this phase. Lesson learned.
Oh, quick spoiler. Or actually just fun thing. Do you have any hand grenades left?
Yes.
I recommend throwing them at him for a fun time.
I don't think I've ever used a grenade not as a reaction
Not
to
as a defensive thing.
Yeah.
To be fair, you still didn't take damage from that.
Yeah. I feel like Claire's arm is maybe not as good as I was hoping it was. Is maybe not. Maybe didn't work the way that that you may have hoped.
I was gonna say, the fun fact about this boss is that every one of his eyes is a hit point.
Huh.
This boss works entirely on popping eyes, which is why hand grenades will pop every eye simultaneously if they're anywhere near him, and cause just gross amounts of damage to him. And the knife will fucking destroy him.
Do you know what else will destroy him?
The Gatling gun?
The minigun.
Yeah. That's why they give you the minigun, is shoot a bunch of bullets.
Just dump.
a bunch of little bullets, because this fight is dependent entirely on just popping a set number of eyes.
Also, I'm gonna be super honest. That blood spray did not look very good. That's
I
maybe
mean,
that's maybe the one thing in this game that I've been like, that didn't look great.
to be fair, Birkin has had his ass kicked for God knows how long now. I don't think he's got much blood left.
Yeah, but it just looked like, I don't know. It looked less like blood and more like clay. Like it was like a weird claymation
A little bit
effect.
thick.
Yeah. A little bit thick and a little bit like animated at a poor frame rate.
So what's the first thing you want to do when we get out of here? I want to see where you live.
I want to see where you live, pretty lady.
Hi. Shower.
You were literally walking in a sewer, Claire.
Leon!
Yes, you smell that bad.
So good to see you.
Told you we'd make it, didn't I?
Hooray! That's a route.
Congratulations, you beat Resident Evil 2.
I
Did
did.
you ever think that was gonna happen?
I mean, I played Dark Side Chronicles.
Fair. So you got the best version of Resident
Yeah,
Evil 2. is what
yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Oh man, Dark Side Chronicles is bad. Umbrella Chronicles, though, that's a hell of a game. Damn it.
Can't even keep a straight face.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what you were laughing at, but just...
Sorry, I realized that I hadn't checked the news in a little while, and I maybe got by a kayfabe news article.
Oh, I think I know the one, because it's
Dude.
real good.
Which one do you think it was?
Is it the one about... Oh no, Ruben Langdon. Shit. Sorry.
God damn it.
Is it the one about Mueller report suggests removing Trump from the WWE?
Oh
Hall of
no,
Fame?
not that one.
Oh.
No. That one didn't get me. This one is, quote, amid fan backlash, WWE changes Angle versus Corbin to triple threat match with Sin Cara. And for just a minute, I was like, fucking why? And then I was like, oh wait. Cause, yeah.
Cause jokes.
Man, kayfabe news is pretty good.
Yep.
Oh, that was good.
But yeah,
Are you fucking serious?
RE2.
I just saw, yeah, Resident Evil 2 is pretty good, and let's end it on a sour note.
Oh.
Because apparently Mustafa Ali,
Oh
in the
yeah.
grand WWE tradition, is now just Ali.
Fabulous he.
To be fair, if that became his entrance song, it would be completely worth it. It's not gonna,
It's not.
so I'm upset. But man, if it was...
Now I just have that song stuck in my head.
It's really good.
It's real good. I love the names of outsourced companies.
Mm-hmm.
Power Arts, Spin Solfa.
Did you say Spin Solfa?
Spin Solfa, Solfa.
Solfa, okay.
Forcewick Sound Design, Tonic Function, Binary Sonori, a Keyword Studio. Tohoku Shinsha Film Corporation. Oh, hey, Kyle Cooper. Isn't that the guy what did all the MGS5 like title stuff? Answer yes. Cal Cooper was the sick UI guy for MGS5. Also, apparently the guy who did this cool art.
Oh. Oh, that is pretty alright. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That was okay.
CE Europe.
Oh, credit sequences.
It's like Ubisoft credits up in here.
Alright, so since it's a credit sequence, we should probably actually do something, relevant. And like, hey, this is what your overall takeaway on the game. High points, low points, etc.
Better than I thought. Still not. I would place it like kind of in the top end of like the RE5 RE Revelations tier.
Oof.
But like, because like you're not going to top RE4, and you're not going to top Rev 2, and then RE2 is kind of like right there. So I guess third, but also I kind of like the light gun games over this.
I mean, I think the one, like, I prefer Umbrella Chronicles to playing the original Resident Evil because, man, fuck the original Resident Evil.
Yeah, accurate.
But like, I feel like this is the first Resident Evil game. Like, this is the best version of the Resident Evil gameplay, I would say.
I'd buy that.
This is the best mix of old and new, because 4 is like an action game.
Yeah.
Which is rad,
Yeah.
but it's kind of not Resident Evil in a way. This feels like they took that and scaled it back to something that is Resident Evil.
That's
like, it is unmistakably Resident Evil. I really like a lot of shit. Also, hey, special thanks to Hideki Kamiya.
Yeah.
And the original development team. Classy.
I got a B.
I'm glad that Capcom's actually willing to mention Hideki Kamiya's name. Not scrub him out of the credits.
Oh, Kami.
What if this game just didn't have credits? What do you think about that shit?
But yeah, like I agree with you in that I think Mr. X is really well designed for this game in a way that I was kind of not expecting.
Like, he works well, he doesn't overstay his welcome.
Yeah.
He's used really well.
Yes.
I was worried that he was going to be too annoying, but he's kind of like he's an ever-present threat in that section of the game, but it is a short section.
It's a short section, and I mean, like, you go back and watch the footage, but I feel like we only like bumped into him like 3 times.
Yeah.
Because it does kind of make you learn that police station.
Yeah, like you get into a room where you are not being chased, and then you check the map, and you go, okay, I need to go here, 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 and hit these places on the way through to get these certain items. And then you just fucking go.
And then you go, and then you see Mr. X, and you're like, well, and then you open the map again, and then you go, well, I can go around this way. Yay.
Yeah. It's fun. It's an interesting wrinkle in the gameplay. It keeps backtracking through the police station for that section of the game from being boring.
Yes. They made backtracking exciting, which is more than I can say for just about any other video game.
Yeah. And they made it exciting by adding a new threat that kind of recontextualizes your adventure through that area. It's like it turns it from backtracking to solve puzzles and get items to, like, racing through this area to avoid this enemy while you're collecting stuff. And it works because it's an area you've already been through, so you kind of know the layout already. It's really good. I really like the way they used it here. The sewers, I would say, are probably the low point of the game.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like, literally and just in terms of game design. Because, sewers, underground, whatever. But I just didn't like the sewers that much. It seems like the G creatures are kind of just there to waste your ammo.
Yeah. And like, they're just not very distinct. Like, in the police station, even though I have a terrible sense of direction, I could kind of be like, oh, I need to go over there, and then figure my way through. I was checking the map constantly in the sewers.
In the sewer area,
because they're kind of just indistinct.
The sewer area, also, I will say, is a lot smaller than it, seems to be. It's really only a couple of rooms.
Arukas. But yeah, this is a good game.
It is a good video game, which is something I never thought I would get to say about Resident Evil 2.
Burk.
Merkin. What an asshole.
Yep. Anyway, we're gonna take a moment between doing A and B, because we got some cultists to kill over in the
Oh yeah.
in the Assassin's Creed, and then we're gonna do all of that, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna do the second run, and then we're gonna finish Odyssey.
Get ready for cultist murder.
Get ready for the sickest cultist murdering on YouTube. Is this a male zombie dog? I think
It is.
I think.
It's very much a male zombie dog. They made sure to model it so you would know.
Just in case you had any doubt. This video is not going to get monetized, which also it's not going to get monetized, but
they have made certain people's jobs much easier.
Oh, yep, there it is. There's
Bam, there it is.
Bam, there. You ever wanted to see zombie dogs?
Finish the sentence.
Penis.
Finish it.
Bam. There it is. I guess you could say he's a real naughty boy.
Damn it.
And on that note.
On that bombshell.
Good night, everybody.